Welcome to another edition of From the Front Lines, where we discuss both the day-to-day and one-of-a-kind issues facing real estate managers. In this episode, we talk to Alexandra Goldthwaite, CPM, MPM with HomeRiver Group about single-family home management and the latest trends with this property type. Welcome to From the Front Lines, Alex.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So first, can you take us through single-family homes as an asset type? What have the last few years been like in demand, and what are some more recent market developments?
So single-family home has long been considered a solid asset type for investment and home ownership. In recent years, the demand for single-family home has been really strong. Up until recently, there has been low interest rates, demographic shifts, and really the desire for more space after the COVID-19 pandemic. So since the onset of that, there was really a shift in consumer preference where people wanted larger space for remote work and learning, which led to an increase in demand in single-family homes, especially in suburbs and rural areas, which drove up prices. With the aging baby boomer generation and the millennial population coming in, really demanding single-family homes. But despite these trends, there are challenges facing single-family homes. There's been the recent rise of interest rates, a lack of inventory, more competitive among buyers, which rose prices. So despite all these changes, single-family home is expected to remain a popular asset class in the coming years. And I'd say demand for larger homes and more space will continue. But it's important to stay ahead of these market developments and stay informed as things change.
And why do people rent single-family homes as opposed to apartments? And what does this mean for how those homes are managed?
So people choose, to rent single-family homes instead of apartments for a variety of reasons. I'd say one would be space. So, a single-family home is going to have more living space, both inside and outside versus an apartment. They're good for families with multiple people living in the dwelling. If you have pets and if you need a home office or additional storage space. Second would be privacy. Renting a single family home is going to have a little bit more, fewer neighbors, just more distance between you and your neighbors. Third would be amenities. Single family homes are going to have, yard, garage. You can have fireplaces. You're going to have a laundry room and space, and other built-in amenities. And the fourth, I'd say, would just be lifestyle. Renting a single family home is going to offer that suburban, more rural lifestyle, which has been more popularized recently. So the preference of single-family homes as a rental property can have important implications about how the home is managed compared to managing apartments. There's going to be taking care of the exterior and the interior.
And what are the current trends in amenities and resident services for single-family homes?
So there's several recent trends, one being the smart home technology. So integrating that smart home with automated lighting, temperature control, security systems, there's Ring doorbells now. So updated appliances, people want, central heat and air. And this can all be an added benefit to the investor as well as the technology and security are improved with the property. Another amenity is having that outdoor living space. People want patios, decks. There's a greater connection to nature that people want these days. And again, more space. So home offices, remote learning, many landlords are offering these features to appeal to a wider audience. Then there's been a new trend as well with kind of marrying the amenities that you would typically see in an apartment complex, but getting it with a single family home, you have the more space, but there's community centers that have pickleball courts, swimming pools, fitness centers, and a common area within your single family neighborhood. And another one that I'm seeing more that came from multifamily as well is a resident benefit package. So there's a monthly fee that a renter pays, and you get liability insurance, credit reporting, concierge, utility services, and also delivery of HVAC filters, because it's typically a tenant responsibility to change those out quarterly.
Mm-hmm. What are the top 3 management problems or concerns for single-family home managers? And what solutions have you found or are you exploring for these problems or concerns?
So the 3 management problems or concerns facing single-family home, one, I'd say that the tenant turnover vacancy rate, 2 would be maintenance and repairs, and 3 would be compliance. So with tenant turnover and vacancy, obviously this is lost income and increases your expenses with turnover. But to address these concerns, focusing on tenant retention strategies, improving communication, responding to maintenance in a timely manner, also marketing strategies to reduce vacancy rate and utilize, online platforms. With maintenance and repairs in single family, it can be challenging because you have every home is completely different and unique. It's hard to have all the light bulbs and doors and things that you need, but to address proactive, regular inspections, that way, as things happen inside the home, you're aware of it, you're able to do preventative maintenance, and also develop a relationship with local vendors so that repairs are done efficiently and effectively. So the third was compliance and regulation. So single family managers, you have to comply with local, federal laws and fair housing, local building codes. So this can be complex. And so it's really important to be involved with local trade associations like IREM and have a local landlord-tenant relationship with an eviction attorney. So as these laws are changing, which they constantly are, you're able to be proactive and work in compliance. So overall, effective tenant relationship strategies, proactive maintenance plans, and a focus on compliance help single family managers address these top concerns.
Terrific. And if a new real estate manager were considering managing single family homes, what advice would you give them?
I'd make sure that they understand their local market, knowing, the rental rates, the vacancies, all the factors that can help the business be successful. I'd build a strong team. You need a strong professionals. You need property managers, contractors, admin staff, making sure that your accounting and trust accounting is in compliance and reconciled every month. So you really need a lot of special trades around you. So developing that strong team. Having a strong marketing strategy. So you need online utilization for online marketing channels, strong brand and target audience. Like any business, you need effective systems. So you need good property management systems. So your tenant screening process, maintenance repair protocol, rent collection process, and then staying up to date with those local regulations. Again, joining a trade association and having, understanding the various legal requirements. And finally, building a strong relationship with the tenants, the clients, and colleagues in the industry so that you can help with all those points that I mentioned, such as the local rental market, building that strong team, having a marketing strategy, and having good systems in place for your business.
Finally, what do you find most rewarding about managing this property type?
It's really the people that you're working with. You're building relationships with tenants, owner clients, and colleagues. Seeing the impact of your work. This is an essential service. You're providing housing for people. And I also think of it as you're providing investment opportunities for people. There's a lot of accidental landlords where maybe somebody dies, their parents, and they have the home, and instead of selling, they're going to use it as an investment opportunity. So it's really important as the property manager that you're doing a fair rent for the tenant and providing that housing. And you're also providing a retirement or an investment opportunity for that owner client. It's really interesting. If you love real estate, you're in this business, and every home is unique, and knowing the story behind the home is fun and exciting too. So building those relationships, seeing the impact of your work, and managing those unique properties would all be reasons that I find rewarding.
Thanks so much for joining us today, Alex.
Thank you. It was such a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Visit irem.org for more knowledge to take on real estate management's most dynamic challenges. That's www.irem.org.